everybody, Jesus loves you. My name's Cody. You're watching the Thursday episode of that Christian news show thing that I do. And quick, Jesus is risen! Hide the eggs! Blame the bunny! Truth! Alright, before we get into the news, I got a couple things to talk about. One, I will not be having a video Monday. Instead, I'll have a video Sunday, but it won't be a Christian news thing. I'm gonna do this thing, kind of a secret. Go check it out. Hopefully, you guys can give it to your non-Christian friends. I'm gonna try to do something that's not so obnoxious and is meaningful to people. So again, don't expect a video Monday. Expect something Sunday. Second thing, I need to give you guys gift cards. So this video, and up until I tell you guys that I'm doing gift cards again, I'm not giving away gift cards because I need to fulfill the promise that I made that I'd give everybody else gift cards that I've promised for the last like month and a half. Something just came up and I had to spend a little bit of the money that I had saved. I told you last video, oh, I got this all saved. Plus I was gone all last week on vacation, so I wasn't working, so this next paycheck's not gonna have enough money to sustain what I need for the savings in the first place. So I kinda got two checks that aren't covered for your guys' gift cards right now. So I'm gonna take a break on it and go back, and I'll make sure that those people that I said, hey, you can win a gift card, get a gift card. So there's that. And I guess this would be the Easter video before Easter, whatever. So to you guys, have a happy Easter. Don't forget what it's about. I'm kind of teeter-totter on Easter. It's a good time to evangelize and all that stuff, but it's kind of this thing where we're like, oh, we need to worship more on this day than any other day. And so we put more effort into Easter when we should be worshiping Jesus for the same reason that he rose from the dead every day. So that part I don't like, but churches do invest a lot more money, a lot more time into their sermons on Easter, and it's great for evangelism. It brings a lot of people to Christ. So in that way, it's good. I'm gonna try to do something and invite you guys to do so too. Worship like you never have before on Easter, and then the next day or even the next Sunday, try to worship that same amount. I already know it's gonna be harder than it sounds for me. And since I'm on a tangent about Easter type stuff, might as well talk about how Obama talked about sacrifice and stuff during an Easter prayer breakfast they had on Wednesday. For the last couple of years, he's been having this Easter breakfast with a lot of pastors, a lot of ministers. So I was just saying it because I know a lot of people care what Obama says about faith. And our next couple stories about prayer request type stuff. One, all the tornadoes in Texas, you might have heard about them already. There's tons of damage. Go to the link in the description below and watch the video, and you see like trailers, like semi-trailers being thrown around like paper. I didn't see any numbers on deaths or injuries, but I'm sure there are some, if not many. So personally, it's crazy watching the videos. And another story for you guys to pray about. There were 7 deaths in a shooting at a Christian college in California. The gunman was a former student, 49 years old, 1 Go. Reportedly, he was looking for an administrator, couldn't find that administrator, so he went around the buildings killing people. The administrator heard the gunshots and decided to stay in his office. According to him, there were 30 gunshots, and they say they don't really know any motives of why he did this, but they do know that he had some problems with the administration, and he did feel like he was mistreated and disrespected in the school when he was going there. So, personal families, loved ones, those 7 people were their friends, and prayers to this Go guy who is obviously having some really big issues. And because I feel like I need to cheer you up every time I have like a prayer type video, and that time I had 2, I found a flying car! Or they'd actually rather call it a driving plane. It is an airplane that works on super unleaded gas. It's small enough to fit in your garage, and the wings fold up so they can drive on the road, completely legal. Obviously you have to have your pilot license, but they're saying that this is like safer than most planes because it has all that safety that cars have necessary now. It gets good gas mileage because it's super light, because it flies. The car is made by a company called Terrafugia, and it is being called the Transition because it can go from a plane to a car in less than a minute. I don't know about you guys, but I've been dreaming about a flying car since I was like 4. This to me is the coolest thing. It's not really conventional for people who like want to drive a car simply because you can't just like fly it whatever you want. But it's still amazing. It's the future and it's for sale. So I know you guys are excited. Futuristic stuff is amazing, especially since we're living in the future. At least it was the future 14 years ago to me. Another kind of cool story is about an activist named Patrick Green that I talked about way back in like Christmas time. You want to get a nativity set, gone from a courthouse. He's gonna sue them, and he's an atheist activist. But then his eyes stopped working, and they were deteriorating at a very rapid rate. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have opened this with, it's another cool story. But it is, because the ending of all of this is a lady at a church, you know the thing that he was saying that he didn't like and that he didn't want anybody to be a part of, decided to start fundraising, and he got $1,000 to help Patrick Green fix his eyes. And now he has decided to switch his perspective on Christianity. So this, right, this story, this is Christians. Atheists, these are Christians. Not the jerks that you see in like the Westboro Baptist Church or anything that's like that. All the hateful people. This right here, this is Christians doing what their book says they should be doing. So if you think that this is good, and this was good of them to do, then you like the way Christianity should be. And our final story is about a controversial church sign that has been all over Facebook and the internet lately. It's gone viral. And the sign of the picture reads, "God prefers kind atheists over hateful Christians." And I was like, yeah, maybe. Honestly, don't have an opinion on this. I don't know what to think of that. Because there's the part of me that's like, you can't work your way to heaven with deeds. And the other part's like, man, it's not even talking about heaven. It's just talking about preferring. And then they're like hateful Christians, and I'm like, yeah, but they are saved, right? Maybe? And then I think, if they're saved and they're changed, then they probably shouldn't be hateful. So that makes me question whether or not they're really Christians, if they're hateful Christians, and if hateful Christians can be a thing. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think. What does God prefer more? Kind atheists or hateful Christians? And why? So please leave a comment in the comment section below with your answer. Again, we'll be able to give away that $10 gift card to c28.com or amazon.com. I will do that as soon as possible once that starts back up again, as soon as I get a paycheck and I can afford to do it. So probably in 3 or 4 weeks. Gotta see what my schedule is doing. I always love to see what you guys say, so regardless of the gift card, I hope you guys still comment on the question of the day, because I like seeing your answers. And from that, we go on to the verse of the day. And the verse today is 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. Whoever says that they love God, but hates their brother or sister, is a liar. Whoever hates their brother or sister, who they've seen, cannot love their God, who they have not. So that's kind of one side of the argument for you, that a Christian who hates is not a Christian. And that's all I found interesting in the news today. So I'm closing. Haters keep hating, Christians keep praying. To everybody, like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.